Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to another Sims 4 news video. This video is going to touch on three things. First, the Sims 4 game update that happened on August 2nd, who got it and what was fixed. Second, the update to the Sims 4 modding policy put out by EA. And third, an update on the custom content beds that were broken by the July 26th game update. So first off, with respect to the August 2nd game update, it was only issued for those who played on computer, but console should be getting it before the end of this week. With respect to what was fixed, essentially the things that they said in the tweet last week. We got Sims with a short or long lifespan no longer become younger or age dramatically when leaving Create a Sim. That was supposed to be fixed. It was fixed for me, but I do still see a bug report that some people are still having issues with this. So I would recommend that you back up your saves before you play them in case you are going to have the same problems that some people are having. The ask to be girlfriend, boyfriend want now targets appropriate Sims. Adult Sims no longer tag teens in flirtatious social bunny posts. I'm not actually sure why that's under the Sims 4 category because social bunny is part of high school years. And personally, I am not going to rely on that. And I think I'm just not going to have my teen Sims have anyone on social bunny who is young adult or over, but that's just me being cautious. I'm not saying it's not been fixed. I don't really know. I just don't like all the random flirtiness that happens on Social Bunny, even with Sims the same age when I'm not initiating it, but that's just my personal opinion. Also, all available Sims now can be selected for travel even if they're currently not on the current lot. So that was where you were traveling and Sims were grayed out. That is fixed. However, it is fixed for the most part, but there's a new bug report that if you're trying to go to a festival, then it still seems to persist there, but regular traveling is working fine from what I've heard. The only thing I really tested was that first one, and I put my Sims onto a long lifespan, and I checked their dates before I took them in to create a Sim. There were just reloading and loading the lots were causing problems with the original bug report. So I had my Sims travel a few times and the changing in the age only was like it switched over a day and the days like went down by a day like you'd expect. So the other thing for Get Famous, Sims without fame no longer occasionally appear to have it, which of course that was just visual and not supposed to be fixed. Can't say I paid much attention. I didn't really get into my game that much today, but I'll take it that it's fixed. I think the bug report is closed on it. And then also for high school years, the one that they're saying is for high school years, the Sims can now walk through the I was a teenage garbage artist pile of clutter. But again, I didn't test that, and I'll take their word that it was fixed. Now, with respect to the updated mod policy, the Sims actually had an update on July 21st, and there was a bit of confusion on there with respect to modders and custom content creators who had early access for their mods and custom content. And they have updated that to now say that the Sims recognizes that creating mods takes time and resources, which they already had said. So to recoup these development costs, mod developers may offer an early access incentive for a reasonable amount of time. And after a reasonable early access period, all users must be able to access the mods in full for free, regardless of whether they donate. Now they're saying mods, but that also includes custom content. But, and then there's some other things. So that early access was what was thought was no longer a thing, but they've obviously updated this to say that it is. They haven't actually said what a reasonable amount of time is. So personally, in the absence of them saying what a reasonable amount of time is, I would go by the post by Simguru Drake, who is a past community manager. It's on the forums where she said it should be released with 2 to 3 weeks. Of course, there are ones where they're sort of testing things, so they're not actually ready to be released. So I think sometimes that's why certain ones don't come out as quickly. But if that's not the case and you think that they're, not going by this, they do show how to report mods, which I show up on the screen. So there's just have to go, I'll link to this. And so if you're seeing anybody who you think should be reported, that information is on their site. Now, onto the custom content beds. Sims 4 Studio has released an update, so you can now batch fix those beds for them to work. The other thing is, if you get your beds from Sims Resource, I've heard that their beds have been batch fixed already. So if you get beds from there going forward, they will also be fixed. So let me know whether you're still experiencing any of those bugs that were supposed to be fixed in a comment down below. But really, I'm curious, but also the best place to go report that is over on EA Answer headquarters, especially since there's already a bug report for that. So I'd suggest adding a me too if you're still having problems with it. But that's going to be it for this video. Likes and comments are always appreciated and they really help with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!